And after Union Minister Rajiv Chandrasekhar slammed the Congress over the vaccine issue, Congress General Secretary Jairam Ramesh has hit out at the Union Minister and says, and I'm quoting, "Let not your ambition to climb the greasy pole make you more of a liar than you are," unquote. So once again, he has rubbished all the allegations that have been made. Pallavi Ghosh, our senior editor with us on the broadcast. Pallavi, the response on the expected lines.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And we all know, Anusha, that how the COVID vaccine has been mired in politics between the BJP and the Congress party, with the Congress actually accusing the government for going in for a hurried vaccination program where the proper checks have not been done. In fact, accusing the government of compromising on safety as far as the Covishield and Covaxin is concerned. And there was a section of the Congress party led by Rahul Gandhi who had made an open pitch for Pfizer as an alternative, which India should definitely look at. Well, the government is not one to give up that opportunity to hit back at the Congress party. And that's exactly what has come by way of Rajiv Chandrasekhar when he said that there was a section of the Congress party led by the former finance minister and Rahul Gandhi who had openly pitched for Pfizer. But today they stand exposed.
They stand exposed. That's the word really coming in. Pallavi, going back to the times of COVID-19, and you have tracked that story from the ground. When the vaccine rollout had happened in the country, there were various theories, there were fear-mongering from certain quarters that had come in over the rollout of Indian-made vaccines. And the statement of the minister once again reminds us of the time when it was said that why India is being deprived of Pfizer and Moderna, but our homegrown vaccines have proven to be far more efficient than any of these options.
You know, Anusha, I still remember that the Congress party went to an extent of suggesting that the Covishield was actually made up of calf serum. I mean, that was something which had mired in a lot of controversy and it invited a lot of criticism and also clarification coming in from the manufacturers. Bharat Biotech, Adar Poonawalla, both of them had made the point that the due check has been done. Nothing has been compromised on safety. India, in fact, has shown to the world that how our vaccination programs are one of the best. In fact, even as we speak at the World Economic Forum, that thumbs up really has been given to India's economic as well as a vaccination program, saying that India had actually shown the way as far as to the developed world is concerned. Pfizer, for example, was something, or Moderna, in fact, was also something which was pushed forward by many in the opposition, particularly the Congress, who said that if there is a dearth of vaccines, it's most important you have alternatives, and it's up to the people who want to go in for the vaccination who choose which one they want to go in for.
Mr. Rashid Alvi, who's a senior journalist and a political analyst, is also joining us on the broadcast. Mr. Rashid Alvi, thank you so much for speaking to us. When it comes to the discourse around vaccines in India, the Congress party does not have a near-perfect record, isn't it?
Madam, I am not a journalist. I am a Congress worker.
I apologize, sir. I apologize for that, sir. Mr. Alvi, my question to you is that the Congress party and the manner in which the discourse around the vaccines have come in is not really near perfect. There have been many instances where the Congress party has been accused of promoting vaccine hesitancy.
Basically, it is not a question to be discussed. Our government of India should consult our experts. And BJP says that one CEO was putting pressure on government of India, where the government of India is so weak that the CEO of Pfizer company is putting pressure on our government. If it is true, it is very unfortunate. It is shameful. What statement has been given by Minister of State, Mr. Chandrasekhar, he doesn't know the consequences of this statement, that anybody can come forward and can put pressure on our government that no, you have to purchase it, you have to buy it. What is this?
No, Mr. Alvi, the question which is being asked from the Congress party, you can respond to this. Shahzad Poonawalla of the BJP is also with us on the show. The question which is being asked of the Congress party by the BJP is that why is it that the Congress party was seen promoting a certain kind of foreign manufactured vaccines, and once again there was lack of faith on the Indian manufactured vaccines. We seem to have lost that line. We'll try and once again connect to Congress leader Mr. Rashid Alvi. Shahzad Poonawalla is with us on the broadcast. Mr. Shahzad Poonawalla, trying to understand from you, the Congress party says that is the government of India so fragile that any government or any kind of company can put pressure on it? I mean, it's a dangerous statement being made by the minister. That's what Congress is saying.
I can understand Rashid Alvi finding it difficult to comprehend English, but even Jairam Ramesh finds it difficult. It's really questionable. The idea is that the Congress party was trying to push the case of Pfizer. Rahul Gandhi's statement has been tweeted by me this afternoon. It is there for all to see. The Congress party consistently asked the government of India to make relaxations. Kejriwal said, "Jaldi se jaldi mangwa lo, make relaxations." They wanted indemnity. These people were in favor of indemnity being granted to them from any kind of liability. So it was the ecosystem of Congress and Aam Aadmi Party that was trying to pressurize the government to accept the Pfizer deal or Pfizer conditions and bring that vaccine while they were trying to besmirch the credibility of the Indian vaccines. Now, Jairam Ramesh, stooping to the language that he feels is fit for public conversation, is avoiding the answer by going berserk with his language. He must answer. Rahul Gandhi's statement has been put out by me. Rahul Gandhi clearly said that we should start making logistical arrangements for the Pfizer vaccine. Aam Aadmi Party's tweet, Arvind Kejriwal's tweet has been put out by me. He said that jaldi se jaldi, ASAP, get these vaccines and administer it to our children. Why were they doing it? Did they have a deal with Pfizer? And why were they besmirching the Indian vaccines by saying you will become lab rats, there is bachade ka khoon in it, you will, it's dangerous to use these vaccines? These questions should be answered specifically.
Shehzad, this is not to suggest that the Congress party or their discourse around vaccine has been perfect or they've not said anything wrong. In fact, at many points, there's plausible evidence to suggest that they have promoted vaccine hesitancy in India and raised serious questions about the authenticity of Indian-made vaccines. But one of the questions that comes from the Congress party and the other opposition parties is that why is it that we cannot ask a reasonable question or have an informed debate around the issue of vaccines? That's exactly what the Congress party was trying to do, but we are being demonized by the BJP.
In fact, Rajiv Chandrasekhar has today taken the idea of having a civilized debate on this entire issue in totality. Nobody said you can't have a point of view, but the point is that when the Pfizer vaccines were not tested, their effectiveness was not known. They were on a platform which is not conducive to Indian conditions. They required -50, -60 degree temperature infrastructure. When you had the Covishield vaccine and the Covaxin, which were on tested platforms, Covaxin being the safest of those platforms, the inactivated vaccine, why were you so hell-bent in besmirching Indian science, Indian scientists, and you were promoting a foreign-made vaccine which was not tested? The question that Rajiv Chandrasekhar and I are asking, based on the statements of Rahul Gandhi, Jairam Ramesh and Arvind Kejriwal, is that today tell us the motivations behind this. But instead, Jairam Ramesh, you all give Jairam Ramesh too long a rope. Can a BJP spokesperson ever use terms like bullshit? And would it fly with the media?
No, I don't think any reasonable, decent person should use that kind of language in the public domain. Shehzad, I appreciate you joining us on the broadcast and sharing your views with us on the show. Well, that's a debate that continues to go on.